Okay, here we are, and it is time to talk about the 12-week challenge and how I did. And it is over, so I need to start with an apology, and that is the fact that I have not been posting anything or much of anything in a couple weeks. There is a reason. My computer died. I spent 1 week trying to bring it back to life. Then I had the grand idea that I would use my mom's old computer, and that would work. I spent time getting it lined up, and then I went to download Photoshop, and well, didn't work. So I had to buy a new computer, and where I bought it from, it was the best deal, biggest bang for my buck. It was on sale, but it took 2 or 3 weeks because I got it right from the manufacturer. So I was without a computer for a long time, and I just didn't film. So the 12-week challenge, it is over, and a couple different things. Yeah, a couple different things. About halfway through, I started to struggle with exercise, like big time struggle with exercise. I exercise in the morning at 5 o'clock. The alarm goes off at 5. And about 3 weeks ago or so, I just started to struggle with exercising as soon as I wake up. That's the time that works best for me in my schedule, though, because the alarm goes off, Jason hops in the shower, and that's the perfect time for me to exercise. I hate it, though. So I stopped, and I kept telling myself, oh, no problem, Mary Fran, you can exercise after work because, you get off at 4:30 and Jason doesn't get home for a while. It'll be great. However, after work, I have a dog. She knows she's not supposed to be in the field. I have a dog that wants to go out. I have dinner to make, laundry to fold. There's so much to do, and, exercise doesn't happen. So I came up to the conclusion this week that I've got to bite the bullet and I've got to do it at 5. I can't keep saying, I'm going to do it later. This is not working. I don't like the 5 o'clock. It has to be done. And I need to start looking at it with the viewpoint of this has to be done. This is a non-negotiable. We have non-negotiables in our life. The alarm goes off at 5 in the morning for us. It's non-negotiable. We wake up. Most days. Sometimes there's vacation days, but we wake up. Why? Because there's consequences if I don't. If I don't wake up, I don't go to work. If I don't go to work, I lose my job. If I lose my job, I might not have enough money to pay the mortgage, might not have food on the table, might not have whatever. There are consequences, and I deal with them, and I do what I need to do. Same thing with the dog. Do you think I want to walk the dog at 5:15 in the morning when I wake up in the middle of winter when it's 0 degrees? No. But there are consequences if I don't. The consequences is she might go to the bathroom on the floor, and she might set herself up for bad habits and do that constantly. There are consequences that I don't want, and so I do it. So shouldn't I be looking at exercise the same way? If I don't exercise, there are consequences. What are those consequences? I'm probably going to end up dying because of weight-related issues. Consequences, I'm going to lose my mobility. Consequences, I'm going to continue to gain weight. There are big consequences. I need to look at the consequences versus the I don't want to do it. Out of the field, goober guts. Eating, I haven't been doing too bad. I am eating about 1,700 calories a day, which is the low end of where Noom wants me, because yes, I am still doing Noom. So let's do a review on Noom. I like the concept. I like the calorie counting. I'm a firm believer in calories. I don't like their app to do it. I think MyFitnessPal is much more intuitive. I think it's easier to use. I think there's a lot less buttons. There's a lot less whatever. I do, however, like the fact that you can drill into the calories and it breaks it down, not macro calories where you're like, oh yes, I ate enough vitamin C, but I need to add more iron or whatever, because that's not telling you what you need to eat. This is actually breaking it down by colors of where you need to be and what you're doing. And I like that. I like the fact that it's forcing me to look not only at the calories that I'm eating, but the type of calories. And they're all labeled and they're all ranked into 3. Green, yellow, and orange. Nothing is off limits. You just need to try to eat more green, try to eat more yellow, try to limit your oranges. So I like that. I like the way they do their treat day. You earn them randomly. I like the fact that if you don't enter your food for a day, when you come back, it's like, did you enjoy your treat day? If so, awesome. And you move on. It's basically taking away the thing of, oh my word, I failed, I didn't track, away from it. And then you just use one of your treat days that you earned. Now, I actually just go back. The day that I missed, it was just because I hadn't tracked it. I just tracked it the next morning. Everything was good. The little classes, if I was just starting out like I was when I first started to lose weight, Noom would have been awesome because it teaches you what you need to know. It gives, and that's a good thing. However, I've been doing this for quite a few years, so I'm not really learning anything new per se. But it is a good reminder, it is a good refresher, and yeah, there are some things in there that's new, so it's good. Will I keep Noom after my paid period is up, which is like 10, 11 months, something like that? Probably not. Do I sometimes kick myself for spending the money when I could have just done MyFitnessPal? Yes, but I think I needed a change. I think I needed to be shaken up. I think I needed to see a couple things. I think I needed to have that change. So I think Noom is a good thing for me. So what's my weight doing? Well, after the initial week or so when I first started and lost like 2 or 3 pounds, I actually just went right back to where I was when I started, and then I have set and not lost anything. I am eating at a higher level. Typically, my body doesn't like to lose at anything over 14 or 15. And I have been consistently eating about 17. And I'm okay with that because Noom tells me to, and I'm trying to reset myself. So I've been sticking with that, giving it the gung-ho. I will say in the last week, I'm starting to see the scales kind of trend a little bit down. So I'm pretty darn tickled with that. It's not even enough to really say I've lost anything because, I've lost and gained the same 3 pounds from the beginning to the end. Am I going to call it a loss? Well, yeah, it is, a little one. But I see it starting to trend down. So maybe the higher calories actually helped reset me. I don't know. Either way, I'm here. I'm not giving up. Got a computer that works now so I can edit. And I am ready to see what the next couple months bring. No excuses.